Hi everyone. Hi Neuro.D. Neuro.D stands for neurodivergent. Welcome to all dyslexic, ADHD, autism, and others neurodivergent. Welcome to Ibu Erlyza from Bandung,
Hi,
Indonesia.
Amani.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning. Hopefully it's morning when I upload this. Okay. Okay, Ibu Erlyza, can you introduce yourself, who you are?
Okay, my name is Erlyza. I'm from Bandung, Indonesia. I am a mom of 3 dyslexic children. My eldest one is now 18, going 19. She's a freshman at Telkom University, Indonesia. My second one is still on secondary school, and my youngest is still on elementary.
Elementary. That's you also dyslexic, am I correct?
I guess I am.
I do. All right. Does your husband have dyslexic too?
We are not sure which one of us is dyslexic, but since we have 3 dyslexic children, it must have been run from us, right?
Of course.
So let's consider it that we are both dyslexic.
Alright. But it is kena dengan topik hari ni lah dyslexic family daily life. Alright. Your husband is working and you yourself as a housewife. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. This is a point of view of a working husband and a housewife. All right. Okay. Shall we begin with the question?
Okay.
Right. Love your mood in the morning. Okay. How do you train your kids at home? Gimana Ibu Erlyza train anak-anak Erlyza kat rumah? Ada 3 dyslexic. It's not easy.
Yes. Yeah. What do you mean is train them with house tasks, house chores, and do everything to do with their life, also their study, right? Okay. Now, based on my personal experience, I have to make 3 part of it because my 3 dyslexic, all of them are in different age, they are on the different age, so they have different milestone right now. So I have to train them according to their age, according to their ability. Okay, because I cannot like this. I cannot tell my youngest one, which is only 9 years old right now, example like fixing the roof. Okay, that's the extreme example. So I have to back up myself with a prior knowledge about the milestone of their age, so I can train them based on their milestone, like that. So yeah, it's different training for all of them according to their age, like that. What kind of house chore that I give to them is almost everything to do in the house, like washing the dishes, cleaning up their own room, sweeping, mopping the house. Sorry, Neng. Tolong dibaca dulu. Sorry, a phone coming up. What else? Oh yes, like washing the car, taking care of their own belonging. Like it's different. Like my oldest son, he already have his motorbike. Uh, his siblings has a bicycle, so they have to take care everything they own. It's very fit in with their milestone. Like this is Amani. I cannot expect my youngest one to mopping the floor as clean as his brother, as his older brother, right? Right?
Yeah.
So, doing mopping and sweeping is an exercise
Yeah.
for everybody. But the result, I expect and I train and I coach them uh, based on their milestone. So now, so if my youngest one mopping the floor still a third, I can still compromise. Okay, but if my youngest son mopping the floor and there's still a dirt, I will not scold him, right? I will ask him to clean it up again. Okay, so I put, yes, even if they do a same house chore, I put a different standard of result for every one of them. Yeah, because you know, Amani, different age, different capability, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, like that. That's how I train everybody. So I always I always told them that doing house chore, house, it's not about everything getting done. Doing house chore is how to train them to have a life skill. That's what I always tell them. Like that, Amani.
Like for example, like I was like very interested when you say the youngest one mopping. Okay, easy task, mopping. Of course, as a dyslexic, sometimes we are a bit clumsy and
Yeah.
do our how to say cara pegangan tu tak kuat lagi. Okay, we tak kuat lagi. So of course will be not center or organized lah when it comes to mopping. So when you say that let's say it's not clean enough, how you say to them to redo again? Is it, are you going to show for the second time, or like how, or you just tell them mop here and mop here?
Okay. I remember the first time I teach my youngest one to mop is to watch his brother mopping. And the first time, the first time I teach my youngest son to mopping is watch how I mop the floor. And to which part at the house we have to pay attention to. You know, like under the couch, under the table. Sometimes the kids quiet to do that under the table, right? It takes more effort, right? So when the result at the end of their work is not perfect, I will tell them this part is still dirty, this part is still dirty. If they still have the excitement of doing that, I will tell her to mop it again, just that dirt area. But for my youngest son, he is already perfect now doing house chores. So I satisfied enough with his work. Because like this, Amani, it's not about boys or girls has to do house chores, right? House chores is not gender work. House chores is not gender work. So I will, my husband and I agree that Every one of them has to master house chores. Later on, when they married, the house chores is not a separated job. This is husband-wife, this is wife jobs. No, house belong together. We live at the same house, so everything, every activity in the house has to be everyone responsibility. That's what I thought. That's what I teach my children. So again, house chores is not a gender war.
Alright, let me say in bahasa ya. Okay, apa yang Ibu Erlyza mengatakan, bahawasanya taklah kerja rumah ni bukan kerja lelaki ataupun perempuan, dua-dua kena buat. Dan apa yang saya nak di sini, saya mau tekankan bahawasanya what I like Ibu Erlyza menerangkan, jangan walaupun dyslexic kids tu tidak pandai mengemok ke apa ke, and kita minta dia buat balik, jangan menyuruh. I mean, it's better, lebih baik menunjuk daripada bercakap. But remember, kita dyslexic, kita ada masalah mendengar and nak process the word semua tu. So what I like Ibu Erlyza and the eldest son, right? Menunjuk cara mop yang betul. It's better menunjuk daripada menyuruh. That's for me. So
like this, Amani, dyslexic children has to, when they learn, they has to use every sense they have, right? So I cannot just mop right here, mop right there, without telling them how to mop. Okay, so the first time I teach them to mop is watching me how to mop. Okay, and then let them try by their hand how to handle the mop, to pay attention what is the brush at the bottom of the mop, right? How it works. Okay, and then let them try first. So kita tak bisa minta mereka tunjuk mereka mop. No, we cannot do that. Yeah. Dyslexic kids, to my experience, dyslexic kid, you have to tell, you have to show, and you have to let them experience, and then evaluate. So I cannot ask them to mop and then get angry because of the result is not clean enough, like that. Okay. Yes, every process need time. Okay. Now, for me and my husband, doing study at school and doing house chore has a same memiliki kepentingan yang sama. It's about life skill. Okay, it's about life skill. I cannot imagine if my son is going abroad or has to live away from me, and he cannot take care of themselves. Take care of themselves, yes, right? You agree with me, yes? Okay, take care of themselves. It's not only taking bath, dressing, eating, but also about managing everything they have around them. Yes, so yes, maybe I am maybe me and my husband is a little bit different from other parents, right? We have a different concept about teaching our kids. So we are not only want them or have them to study. No, study is not always academic. Study also include life skill. Okay, which is life skill. Most of them are not taught at school. Yes.
Yes.
So, yeah, right. Okay. At school, the teacher not teach you how to mop, right? How to wash dishes, right? Yes.
Imagine, I don't know if this happened in Indonesia, but in Malaysia, there's a student in university trying to cook Maggi, or in Indonesia Indomie, and they burn.
Okay, this is a little experience. Okay, when my eldest son going to what is some kind of like a study field, he has to go with his school friend to Yogyakarta for 5 days. They have to rent a house and try to live as their own. And he's surprised because he found his friend cannot cook rice or even cannot cook Indomie. Okay, my son said it's a life skill. It's a basic life skill. If you cannot cook, you cannot eat. He said like that. Because I said, oh yeah, okay, that's true. So yeah, and then I thought, and then I learned that it is true that basic life skill is something that kids, everybody, every individual has to master. So like I said, cooking is not gender work. Mopping is not gender work. What gender work is only giving birth, right?
Yeah, is like senang cerita kalau campak dekat hutan, diorang boleh buat dah. Diorang boleh masak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I need to like saya cakap bahasa Melayu lah. Saya sendiri nak tekankan like exactly what macam Ibu Erlyza, jangan ada expectation yang sangat tinggi bila melakukan chores, especially saya ulang balik pasal mop itu. Kalau mengemop, apa ni, just because you show, you tell, okay, doesn't mean that kids will apa nak kata boleh buat. It doesn't like benda ni tak akan jadinya dalam pada masa satu hari. Remember, dyslexia kids maybe dia akan boleh mengemop walaupun you already taught that like 10 years old, but maybe on 12 years old baru pandai mengemop. Remember,
Yes.
dyslexic kids, well, even though you tell and you show, it can take like 4 or 5 years for them to execute the job, execute the task. Okay, bear with me because I'm also dyslexic, and when I remember when I was a kid, bila saya kecil-kecil, bila saya belajar sesuatu, it takes me like not one day, it takes me a year or 3 years, 4 years for me to execute something the thing that I learned. And exactly that, yes, just because neurodivergent, yes, we are different, but remember, once you gone, macam Ibu Erlyza kata, bila Ibu Erlyza dah tak ada, siapa nak jaga the neurodivergent? Okay, macam contohnya macam dyslexic. Saya sendiri, macam mana saya mahu jaga diri saya kalau saya tidak tahu memasak, kalau Ibu Erlyza tiada di sisi saya. Okay, bukannya remember, dyslexic mengambil masa yang lama untuk belajar, but it doesn't mean mereka tidak boleh. Itu perbezaan yang saya nak katakan, not actually perbezaan, ini saya mahu menekankan. Just because we are slow doesn't mean we can't not do.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I agree with you. They dyslexic are based on my personal experience with my children. They might slow doing learning things, right? So I cannot expect them to being skillful at one try. So I am so happy right now that my eldest son is so capable of doing himself. I take 15 years, 15 years until he master life skill. Okay, can you imagine, Amani? It means since he was 4, I have to train him. Everything he has to have as a life skill. During that 15 years, we have to be consistent, giving them a chance to learn, giving them a space to learn, and making us to evaluate every time. It's not an easy job, 15 years, Amani. So now yes, baby, okay. So now, if I see my youngest girls is not good enough with house core skill, with life skill, I have to be patient. I have to be patient. I have to remember that her brother take 15 years to master. Okay, so I have, and it makes me learn that I have to have the consistency to coach her, to teach her, to guide her, doing things for her life skill. So she will master. Maybe every child is different. Maybe my girl will not have 15 years. Maybe in 10 years. I don't know, right? But what I mean, so because every children has their own pace, has their own potential, they will show their maturity with different times. So I have to be patient. But what I have to do as a parent, and what my husband have to do with a parent, is being patient and consistent. Keep teaching them, keep coaching them, keep guiding them. I think that, yes, that's what the key that we found as a parent. I mean, every parent has their own key, Amani. Every parent, every family have their own value. But that's what I found in my family. That's what we found in my family.
One thing that I want tegaskan kat sini ya, do not controlling your kids.
No.
No.
Yes.
Like Ibu Erlyza.
We supervise, not control.
Yeah.
I use that term. Yeah. I cannot control, because yes, we cannot control everything that happen in our child, physically, emotionally, but we can teach them how they can control themselves. So what we have to do is just supervise, evaluate, and tell them.
Because I experienced seeing a parents like, for example, remembering timetable. I also have this problem. Okay, I also suck at math and trying to find a cope. So basically, still like people doesn't know how to cope this remembering the timetable, right? And I saw these parents like forcing the kids, you should write this down every day. I mean, we're dyslexic is kind of like overwhelmed. One, second of all, is tiring. It's very tiring, and third one is frustrated. One to the point is frustrated. It will how to say, it will disturb the mental health actually. You know, I think sometimes that if even though like you show how to do this and how to do that, if the kid is not capable doing your technique, you have to find another technique for that kid. Because remember, dyslexia have different kinds of levels, right? Like you say, maybe like the elder sons, it takes 15 years. Maybe your daughter, it can take 10 years or maybe lesser. Okay, maybe your eldest son is like is it he's a mild dyslexic or severe, Ibu Erlyza?
Yes.
Is your eldest son, is it is he mild dyslexic? Mild dyslexic.
He is mild dyslexic, right?
Right. So remember there is severe dyslexia. So it takes more time to teach this dyslexic. As
Yeah.
I remember, as I know. Okay. Just because you can do doesn't mean that dyslexic can do. Don't forcing that the technique you've been taught and the technique that you use will be great for that kid. You know, maybe that kid have a troubling follow your step. So what you need to do is find another technique that sesuai dengan dia. That's what Ibu Erlyza mengajar, itu yang saya suka sangat. Sebab remember, it's easy mopping, yeah, it's easy, very easy, but maybe remember Ibu Bapa, sometimes the easy task tu maybe cara ibu yang bapa kat sini you guys buat maybe sesuai untuk korang tapi tak sesuai untuk dia. So kena cari teknik yang lain untuk yang sesuai dengan budak itulah. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, soalan nombor 2. How many tasks do you give it to them? Okay, berapa banyak kerja yang Ibu Erlyza bagi dekat anak-anak ibu?
Okay. Let's count. They do dishwashing. They do mopping, sweeping. They clean up their own home. That's daily, right? That's daily job. That's correct. And then
apa ni, solat juga, solat, praying,
mopping, sweeping, dishwashing. Okay, clean up their own room. Okay. That's the daily.
Daily, okay.
No, that's daily. So they also have weekly.
Weekly, okay.
They also have weekly.
Okay, weekly.
Okay. Sorry. Yes. Mopping, sweeping, dishwashing, cleaning up their own room, throwing the trash. Oh, yes. Throwing the trash, and then lock the house key every night.
Okay. How about weekly?
But they do that bergantian, you know.
You mean you take turn to do the house?
Yes. They take turn. Yes, they take turn.
For example, like mopping is elder son. Throwing out the trash is second son, and the third is will be your daughter lah kan. Maybe sweeping like that. So meaning you have the timetable, right? Can you show me?
I use the timetable.
Do you have a timetable with you right now?
Would you like to wait?
Sure.
Let me open it. Just a minute.
You have in the
I forget to prepare it for you, but it is on my computer.
Okay.
Just a minute. So while I open find this file for you, it's what we are talking about daily house chore, right?
That one
Yes,
is daily. Now it's weekly.
Yeah, now weekly. So weekly. Just a minute. You know, I have to focus one by one. So weekly is like washing the car, clean up, cleaning the window, okay, and then clean up the bathroom, okay. So yeah, something like that, Amani. But we don't do the laundry. We don't do the laundry. We don't do the laundry and ironing because we give it to the laundry service. It easy, yes. There's also house chores that we kita coba ringankan beban di rumah juga, Mani. Sebab kalau yeah, we have to make them happy. Doing laundry with others make me happy, and it also makes the kids happy. So why not? But they know how to wash their clothes. Yeah, we have already teach them before we decided this year that we use laundry services.
Really cool. Okay. It's okay to invest a little bit, something that could help and can make everyone happy, right?
Yes. Okay. And now but the task is changing. We don't do laundry, but we are going to laundry.
Yeah.
It's also it's a shifting task.
Just wait and
it's a shifting task, right?
Play the games while waiting. Oh,
yes.
Usually, I think you have a quality time while waiting the clothes to be washed. I think you have to talk to your kids while waiting, right? Or you bring your kids to laundry. Yeah, okay. You have like use that time to talk about life, you know, whatever you want to talk with your kids. So there's a quality bonding there.
Yes, doing laundry at the laundry part, it's also give me time to date with my kids.
Yes, please date your kids. As parents, please date your kids. Okay.
Yes. So it takes about 2 or 3 hours to get the laundry done. So after we drop the laundry, there's a time when I go to the coffee shop with my son. And then we talk, we date, have some coffee, have some croissant. We talk, we chat, we discuss everything, and then we going back to take out the laundry. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Parents, don't feel pressure. If you're under a budget, you know, you don't need to go to a cafe. Maybe like a park. You know, have a picnic.
Right.
Bring your own food. You know.
Going to coffee shop doesn't mean you have to go to Starbucks, right? There's also a small business coffee shop that we can visit, we can go to. That's nice. That's not expensive. But the time, what's matter is the quality time. And right, what you said is right. We can go to the park. Okay, we can waste our time there by talking, having conversation, and discuss many things. So during waiting the laundry, you can have business talk, you can have sex talk, you can have future talk, you can discuss about his feeling, his problem, everything. That's nice. That's also, yes, it's also things that we can do to getting the bonding stronger between parent and kids, right?
Yeah. And then like sometimes I feel the pressure of the parents, you know. Oh, nak keluar pun kena fikir duit, you know. You know, try to Google, like Google where's the place that doesn't involve that much money. I know
yes,
like even some parks some part also need to pay. I also don't know why. So
Yes.
maybe like go to the park, entry is free, and then if you don't have time to make a food, maybe just go to a petrol station and buy like sandwiches. A very very go apa how to say grab and go food, and then have a little picnic. No need to be fancy, and then talk your. For me, I believe that if you're in the environment outdoor, when you see the trees, the lake, it will calm you down.
Yes,
Uh,
really.
it will calm you down. And then mostly I see you don't have to feel the pressure of the society. This is my point of view when you go to the park. Okay, everybody in a jogging outfit, exercise outfit. So you just wear uh, casually and talk it out. You can feel the fresh air. Sometimes we need because sometimes mostly we need a fresh air.
Yes, right.
Actually. So did you manage to find?
Okay. Okay, let me try. Where is this my mouse? Okay, let me try share screen. This one. So this is my okay. This is this is my second son activity. He
Yeah.
called himself Coffee the Man. So
Ah,
yes, I put them Coffee the Man so he feel happy to his name writing down like this. Okay, this is the example. So the daily activity start from 5. Even the azan start about 4:30 here. We schedule that we wake up at 5, and then we go salat jamaah together.
that's nice.
Uh, yes, yes, that's something that my husband owed us to do. Yes, and then at 6 to 8, they take a bath, breakfast, and from 8 to 12 they go online school or school visit. Because this is pandemic, the school schedule is different right now. And then at the noon, he has break for salat, lunch. And then if the schedule is online school, about 3:15, he going back to school online. And then he has time to take a break. Istirahat rebahan mean he can lay down at the couch or his bed to relax himself, because he's been sitting from morning to afternoon. And then after salat, he has the schedule to do his house course. Okay, I have a different house course timetable again. So every day his house course is different accordingly to his another table. And then on 4:30 to 6, it's also different. He can have a game time, free time, or mengaji. Mengaji is on Tuesday and Friday.
Oh, okay. Not
Yes,
like doing all the three at the same time. I thought doing all the three at the same time.
yes. And at free time, he can do everything he want. Maybe he want to do the treadmill, he want to play the ball inside the house, reading the book, or cooking meals that he want to cook anytime. And then at 18, or we adjust with the azan pray schedule around here. We go to Salat Maghrib berjamaah. We have also has to do it jamaah at Maghrib. Okay, so we have two jamaah schedule. It's subuh and Maghrib. And then we do dinners and a night house course. What is night house course? Night house course is mean we have to clean up the table after dinner. Some of them will do the dishes. Some of them will sweep lightly the house. Okay, because sometimes after the dinner we have the crunch under the table, so we sweep it again. And then after dinner, they have free time. They can watch TV, we can chat, we can play a board game or reading the book or else, many things. And then on 21 to 5, they have to go to bed. This is his daily schedule. If you see my sorry, okay, this is my daughter. Okay, you can see there's a difference. See only, yeah, the difference is can you see it?
No, I cannot see it.
Oh, you cannot see it. Just a minute. Just a minute. Sorry. Okay. Okay, this is my youngest daughter. Her name is Lara, not Lara Croft. Okay, if you see the different timetable, she only her online school is only her online school up to 12. Okay, so from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. she has to finish homework. Okay, now at 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. She got a common time.
Common is mathematics tuition, right?
Yes. Yes.
Do you have dyscalculia?
Yes. She also dyscalculia. So we give her a common class.
Yeah,
okay, that's the difference.
Common is
so her free time and mengaji time is different. It's on 5 to 6. Okay. Yes. And the rest is the same. So can you imagine, Amani? I have 3 children with 3 different daily activity. I have to, yes, we have most of time I do the one who reminds them, because my husband is work in another city. Yeah, he's only here weekend. So most of the day I have to remind the kids. Sekarang tugasmu apa? Apa yang harus kamu kerjakan? Please stop your gadget. You have to do this. You have to do that. That's the thing that I have to do daily. And this is the things with dyslexic kids. They have a poor executive function, so they cannot. Their ability to shifting from one job to another, one task to another task is hard for them. So I constantly, every day, and every time, has to remind them what they has to do now. It's a boring job, Amani. It's boring.
It's a apa orang kata, ini kata-kata Ibu Erlyza, yes? I didn't say anything.
Yes. Come on, Amani. Bagaimana kamu tidak bosan kalau kamu harus melakukan hal yang sama, itu saja setiap hari?
Yeah.
setiap minggu sepanjang tahun,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Selama 10
Yeah,
15 years.
yeah. So I can admit that being a parent is not easy. Being a parent is not an easy job. You have to be committed to what you do. I cannot just make the schedule, print, and put it on the wall and let them do what based on the schedule. No, no, no. That doesn't work. Even there's a schedule put on the wall, you still have to tell them, now at this time you have to do this, at this time you have to do this, until they master it. And you know, it takes time, it takes months, it takes years. I have found that many parents it's not patient to do that. Like I say, it's a boring job, Amani. Come on, you have to do this all the time. It's boring. It's, yeah, it takes highly commitment to do this. So it's not that just because I make timetable and everything runs smoothly. No, they doesn't.
Thank you so much for pointing out. It's just sometimes, okay, even though it's school, I know we as adults, we have been maybe major issue, bigger problem, but sometimes school also can be tiring for them too. And then sometimes, I think you are more flexible on the schedule. Let's say they come home very tired, you know, there's a if they come home very tired, let them relax, or you can change up the schedule on that day. For me, that's what I do. If I say, let's say, online school at until 12, okay, makan and solat, and then feel like very tired. Maybe you can bring up game time during on how 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. you know and then on the waktu game tu tukar kepada buat kerja rumah, buat kerja sekolah, finish the tugas sekolah. That's what I do usually. Sometimes I struggling right now. I'm struggling making a schedule. Sometimes that if life bring us down, sometimes we don't have any mood, but we need to execute that work. I change the timing and the task to different time, but I need to do it by today. That's what I do lah. So for me, remember like what Ibu Erlyza bagi tahu, that she is supervised, she is flexible with their kids, and what I like about Ibu Erlyza, let the kids do even you also let the kids do their timetable. Last time you tell me that one too, right? And then you supervise the timetable. Am I correct?
Sorry. Can you repeat it again?
Last time, you told me that you let your kids doing their timetable, right? Yeah. So
yeah.
So that's what I like about Ibu Erlyza. She let the kids how to say, being control with themselves, not Ibu Erlyza control, not Ibu Erlyza supervise them, but the kids, the one who make the decision, correct? Betul?
Yeah. Okay, like this, Amani. This is the example that sometimes happen during the house course time. They still feel tired. Okay, and then they said, Bunda, can I do the dishwashing at night, not this afternoon? And then I asked them, are you sure you want to do it tonight? Yes. Can I shift my schedule? Okay, fine. But they have to responsibility with the choice. Okay, so I cannot push them. You have to do this right now for the house chore. No, I has to see their condition. Sometimes today school it's not hard. Sometimes today school is hard. So I also have to see everything. Okay, I don't. So this is what I want. I don't want them to feel burdened with the task. I want them to feel this is what they have to do. So then they have the need to do it. That's what I want them to do. Because the house is ours, Amani. Like what I said, right? The house is ours. So every activity in this house is our responsibility. And they have to do it with joy. So even there's a schedule for them, I have to make sure that they do everything in the house according to school online or house course with joy. It's hard. It's hard. It's not as easy as I said. No, it's hard. Sometimes they're still mourning. Oh, I don't want to do this. I feel so tired. I feel so boring. Yes, they said that. I also feel bored. So can them, right? It's human. So, but adjusting to what they need, what they feel doesn't tidak mengurangi tingkat disiplin yang kami siapkan. They are not robots.
Yes, they are not military. I mean, not robots.
Yes.
Don't make them as a maid. I see a lot.
No. Yes. That's the point. So this is Amani. At our house, we do not use maid. Okay, we do everything by ourselves. So yes, having them doing house chores mengurangi beban kerja saya di rumah. Betul. Tetapi having them do house chores has to lowering my bar of expectation of the result. You know, I like clean house. I really like clean house. But I have to lower my expectation when my daughter clean house, right? She not has the cleanest standard as I do. Right? But she has to be trained to do that. So I have to lower my expectation about my clean standard.
Betul. Wah, saya mau tekankan, do not use a kid as a substitute as a maid also. That's what I can see. Yes, you don't have any maid, okay? Maid kind of very expensive, but do not use the kids as a maid. What I like seeing the timetable that Ibu Erlyza, as you can see, can you show it again? I want to educate the viewers here.
What?
The Lara one.
Lara.
Okay, if you can see the Lara, all right, online school at 12, solat and makan, and she do the homework. You see, do not, I repeat, do not let the kids do the house chore first and then doing the school work, because it will be penat sangat, exhausting.
Yes.
If you let the Lara doing the house chores first and then doing the school work after that, oh penat. She is physically tired, and now she needs to think and how to do this homework. Even though Ibu Erlyza is beside her, do not do that. First, doing the homework first, and then after that, the household chores, and then doing a free time, school, break, homework, tuition or whatever, chores, break, and then free time. I hope you guys see the when to give it them a free time, a choice, to do this and to do that. Remember, yes?
I still found bagaimana ya? There is still parents with some paradigma that it's like a sinful to have rest time. Yeah, like this. Daripada tidur saja, lebih baik kerjakan sesuatu.
Oh.
Okay, so the kids doesn't have time to relax, to lay down. For me, it's important. They have been sitting all day. They need to lay down to relax the bones, right? To relax all the muscle. So it's not sinful for them to have a rest. Give them time to rest. Every like Kafi, Lara, and Dawi, they at a different age, so they have different time needed on resting. Like Dawi, maybe he doesn't need time to rebahan because he's 18, he's almost 19. It's different, but maybe for Lara, she still need time to rebahan. She doesn't need the time to take a nap anymore, no. But I want her to rebahan, to lay down a minute, to feel relaxed. So the penat is gone, It's important. And then she will be happy to do another task.
And then you also, when they're doing a free stuff, free time, you also relax as a mother. You have the free time for yourself to, calm down.
Yes.
So I can imagine you make sure they bangun solat, making the bed, prepare food for them, and then they go to online school. You need to monitor and solat and makan. Finishing the homework, you also supervise semua kan. And then at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. you have they doing a free time. So at the time, as a mother, you also need to take time to let them do all this fun. You don't need to monitor them to when they are on their free time. You don't need to up main apa. But if they use a mobile phone, please, one thing about internet is careful with the internet, careful with this. You just need to know what they open. That's it. It's safe lah. Make sure it's safe. Saya tekankan make sure it's safe when they logging in internet. But you don't need to supervise them all the time. So
That's right.
You have basically it's very, very stable, and you do this like they have a free time, you also have free time. You as a mother also, you are not robot too. And make
yes, right, Manny. I just talked to some of friend yesterday that there's sometimes moms doesn't realize that they need their motherhood time. Yes, mothers are so busy.
Yes.
Giving her love to her husband, to her children, they forget to love themselves.
Yeah.
Yes. So every mom need a time to do things that make her happy, that make her relax, it's also not a sin. It's also not a sin.
People think it's a sin?
Yes. Yes, most of mothers feel so sinful when they, aduh kok saya misalnya gini, I think I have spent too much time doing things for myself. I feel so awful like that, okay? Sebenarnya it's okay. You need, hey moms, you need to have a time for yourself. Readings, doing makeup, going to spa, hang out with your friends. It's okay. It's your right. You have to do that. Yes, Amani, please tell all moms it's okay to have time. Make a time for yourself. Be happy with yourself. When you are a happy woman, you can be a happy mom. And when you are a happy mom, the kids will also feel the vibrate of your happiness. The kid will also feel happy because their mom is happy, a happy woman. It's okay. So right, when there's a free time for kids, I use also to have a free time of myself. Anything, just open my Facebook, reading books, Googling. It's my free time. It's my leisure time. It's okay, you can have it. I believe every mom know what to do best for their family. So, buka Facebook, buka Instagram, bukan dosa. Yes, it's not a sin, things to do. I believe every mom do it properly. It's okay.
This is my first time hearing this. It's not a simple thing.
Yeah. Yes, Amani. So, it's not being a dyslexic, being a mom of dyslexic kids, it's like a roller coaster life. Okay, you are on duty 18 hours a day. Okay, the 8 hours is for to sleep. So it's a full job every day, every year, every time. Like I said to you before, Amani, it's a boring job. So before you, if you bored, you not control your boarding, it will affect your mental health as a mom. You can be a very cranky woman, you can be a very cranky mom, you can be a very cranky wife. You will be suspicious in everything. It's not giving good and healthy vibes in the family. So, what are we talking about? This is going too far, Money.
It is the reality. I want reality. I don't want like in the social media like, oh, I'm a mother, I can do everything. No. A mother should take a rest. If you rest enough, sleep, and for me, having a good rest, okay, having a time for yourself as a mother, you will have a happy children. Once you cranky, you mostly parents didn't realize this, or they realize it, they release the stress on their kids. To the point the kids will be stressful. Remember, the kids are still kids. If you're giving them a stress, okay, kids have emotion. Remember, parents, kids have emotion. They have stressful, even though it's school. Okay, the chores, maybe it's simple for you. Remember, you want a kid also, and you think this is a very berat lah. Okay, even it's simple. You cannot compare your experience or your problem with them. Some parents, Ibu Erlyza, I need to open up. They think it is okay to release their stress to the kids.
Yes, that's That's the thing we should avoid. How we can avoid that is being a happy mom. Is having a time for moms to release bad emotion, the tension. Okay, and to do that we need me time. Let's say something like that. So after finishing your free time, or after finishing the mom's me time, you can come back to your children as a happy woman. So yes, and you can avoid, because you don't have the bad or the negative emotion, the emotions, the anger, the stress, because it's gone already. So you don't have the space to let it out to your children. So it's good for mom to have good friends, best friend to talk to for every problem I have, for every stress I have. I manage not to say it to the kids. I call my friend or I call my husband. I feel this too, blah 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 blah. Wah, saya stres banget. Soalnya hari ini saya gini gini gini. I think I'm on my PMS, so I don't feel well. I just need to be angry, something like that. I talk to my best friend. I talk to my husband if he's not busy. And then after it's gone, I come back to my children with no longer in Indonesia we don't feel galau anymore. Okay, we don't feel galau anymore. Sometimes my kids sense it. Okay, sometimes my kids sense it, and they call their father and said, "Ayah, kayaknya bunda sedang PMS. Dia marah-marah saja hari ini." They feel it. Okay. That's ringing me a bell. Oh, I forget to dispose my negative feeling. I forget to dispose the negative vibe on PMS. Right? Oh, come on, we are women. We get through that every month. So the kids understand, but actually it's not good for them. The good thing about it is they have knowledge about hormonal things, okay, but they don't deserve my negative energy. So it's good. You have a WhatsApp group of some female friends, or blow your day with your husband. Say, I feel blah 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 blah, and my husband is okay. It's good enough.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I feel like sometimes you as a friend, sometimes you kena faham that kita hanya nak meluahkan stres itu. So
Yeah.
don't give a solution. Yeah, just I understand that sometimes that just nak meluahkan. It's not as you yourself a bad mother. No.
No.
Find a trusted friend. Yeah, ni saya nak luahkan ya. Ni susah lah jaga anak semua. I understand that. Okay, just luahkan. And your friends masing macam
Yeah.
But it's you as your mother, you're not a bad mother by telling your friends about this. It's very overwhelming. You need to let it out. Okay?
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
yeah, you are a great mother. But sometimes we are human too.
Yes, we are not super mom.
Ah,
I don't believe a super mom term. We are human. I might be a good mom for my kids, but I'm not a perfect mom to them because I'm a human.
yeah.
I also have, moms also have their bad times, their good times. That's what mom need, a good motherhood.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. We also can telling our best friend our feeling, our emotion also doesn't make you look at a bad mom. It's okay, just let it out, just luahkan emosimu
Yeah,
to
and
the
then
right person, right?
your friend doesn't tell to other mother, that one is
Yeah, find a good support system, find a good friend that can a good friend that have some same frequency, you know, that have some bars that when you let the stress out, it's not because you are not a good parents. No, every family has their own roller coaster. You cannot compare, you cannot compete your parenting style with others. Oh, I'm using this because I feel better than other person. No, 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 no. Every family has their own purpose, has their own value, has their own parenting style. None of them are good. Everything is best for themselves. So it's okay. Find your friend who you can talk to, who not judging you, who understand you, something like so. Like this, I have several groups of friends. You know, to this group, I can talk about my family. To this group, I can only talk about my jobs. To this group, I can talk about general things. So pick your surrounding wisely. So sometimes if you talk to the wrong person, you will get the wrong feedback, and it will worsen your day.
a true
So
friend.
pick your friend
Yeah,
wisely.
a true friend will not tell other friends about your problem and make you as a bad mother. That's the problem. And then a
Yes,
true
yes,
friend, they know when the timing to give a solution, or when the timing, Ibu Erlyza hanya nak luahkan perasaan. So they need to tell.
yeah,
Okay, let it out. Ibu, apa yang masalahnya? So, dengar saja, you know. Sometimes people nak dengar, nak luahkan, meaning you dengar saja masalah itu. You don't
yeah.
need to tell, I think, ibu, you kena buat ini. No, 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 no. It just is very tiring as a mother. It's very tiring.
And it's also going back to us. So when you have a friend calling you because they only want to luahkan their punya perasaan, it's okay. You just listen. I have just listened. Oh yeah, okay. Oh gitu, oh begitu. That's what I do. When that thing happen, the one who talk to is only need to be listened. Okay,
Because,
something like that.
no. And also, saya tekankan balik, ibu bapa yang percaya pada meluahkan perasaan diorang tu, kemarahan diorang kepada anak-anak. Remember, anak-anak itu lagi stres daripada ibu bapa. Sebab apa? You as an adult, you can go to your friend and luahkan perasaan. If you let your anger to your kids nak pergi ke siapa? Lagi teruk, mostly ada psychology study, mostly kids release their stress to the animal, which is very wrong, abusing the animal. This is saya nak tekankan. If you really stress to your kids, the kids will be so stressful. Remember, there are neurodivergent, dyslexia, ADHD, autism dan lain-lain. Di mana diorang nak luahkan perasaan itu. So if you have a pet at home, mostly they will abuse the pet, kucing or dog or whatever you have.
Oh, so sad.
So sad. Remember, if the kids able to abuse the animal, imagine they simpan sini, dah besar nanti lagi teruk. And then don't tell me why your kids getting like macam terpesong, because you yourself believe that the kids doesn't tak percaya budak-budak ni tak ada stress. No, the kids have stress. The kids have frustration.
Yeah, the kids have stress.
Yeah, I learned that ada orang bagi tahu saya, even a baby after they're born pun sudah stress. Sebab apa? Dia orang stress nak susu, dia orang stress nak nak mandi, cuma diorang not able to speak. Remember, dyslexia, ADHD, autism dan lain-lain, when they are kids, they masih belajar emotion. Tapi they don't know how to release your emotion. That's why Ibu Erlyza buat seimbang, stable kan keadaan itu. You know, and you don't release your stress to the kid because you believe the kids have stress too.
Yeah, it's true, Amani. And also, the point that I aware that my kids also have I believe they have a stress time. Even their stress level is different from the adults. Okay, so at the free time or before going to bed, we have sometimes we do cuddling and do the pillow talk, and they said, "Oh, I feel bad because my friend is blah 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 blah. I feel so stressed because I cannot understand this subject," and on and on and on. And I feel stressed. I think Abang doesn't love me anymore. I mean, my youngest son, or she sometimes feel that her big brother doesn't love her. Okay, so I feel so stressed. My Abang doesn't love me and something like that. So when me as a mom, I try to listen yes, I try to listen and pay attention to everything they said, and then I have all this. Saya harus memilah-milah apakah perasaan mereka itu benar atau perasaan sesaat atau perasaan yang betul-betul terpendam. So I have to so I can I can help them through to guide them, over their feeling. So when they stress with their friend, I ask, apa yang buat kamu stres? Kenapa kamu stres? Dia akan cerita macam-macam. Kemudian saya tidak akan, oh kalau dia begitu harusnya kamu begini. No, I will not do that. I just listen to what they feel, and then I guide them to think what they should do. It's easier on them. Kids will, mereka tidak akan merasa nyaman apabila setiap kali mereka bercerita, lalu kita langsung memberikan nasihat.
Yeah.
It's not comfortable. It's not comfortable for them.
Same
It's also, it's also sometimes kids also just need to be heard. Dia meluahkan perasaan mereka just to be heard, not to be give advice.
Ya,
So,
macam Ibu Erlyza stress, Ibu Erlyza pergi ke your best friend, tell your problem and tell that your and apa macam stress, So you just need someone who can hear your stress emotion, Same goes to the kid. It's the same. Kids also need to be heard. You also need to be heard. So yeah, it is exactly the same.
And it's also not an easiest job, Amani. It's hard to listen, and to value their problem. Is the problem real? Is the problem need to be fixed? Is the problem need to be helped? Where should I intervene? It needs skill. You can, as a mom, you cannot be mastered on one chat with one conversation with your kids, and then you can do the best thing. No, it's also need times. It also need practice. It's also need many experience for me as a mom to understand what the kids say. Okay, so sometimes mom doesn't want. It's so tired. They keep talking. They keep chatting. And the end, advice. Then it doesn't. The kids doesn't need that. Sometimes, yeah, they just need to be listened.
The worst part.
So we just have to know when to listen and when to give advice.
Yes, exactly. Thank you for pointing that out, because sometimes that the parents give like a wrongful advice. It's called toxic positivity. For example,
Yes.
that kid is crying. Don't cry. Don't cry. Why are you crying? Cry, it makes you weak.
Yes.
This is life. Okay, this is life. Bear with it. You know, maybe when you kids dah kerja in the university, you know, sometimes that still have discrimination. Di mana-mana pun ada diskriminasi. Move on. Oh, jangan. You know, sometimes
Yeah.
you need to, other such, like you said, it depends on situation. Sometimes you need to speak up, and then second time macam mana nak tahu when to speak up, and macam mana apa ni, is it true that my kids being bullied or dia salah faham? Ada juga kadang-kadang the kids salah faham juga. Tapi
Yeah.
please remember this, that the kids are also human beings. They just want to be heard. You don't need to give advice, you know. You should tell them it's okay to cry. It's okay for you to be angry. It's okay to feel down. It's okay to be happy. Right? Sometimes that it's true. Maybe their friendship, they found out their best friend betrayed them. It's okay to cut off that kind of friend. Find a new friend. Okay. So that's what I believe in. Okay, it's okay to be yourself actually. You know, surround yourself with reality and the positive. I don't believe in toxic positivity. Oh, I think you weak lah. Jangan menangis lah. It's weak. Right.
Yeah.
I believe that you also let the kids let it out. Just listen saja. No need to give like advice. Okay. Like we as a grown up pun sometimes kita pun tak nak dengar like experience punya advice. We want to let it out.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. Yes. That's true. That's true. That's true. So yes, the timetable that I show you, I at the what is at sometimes I try to put in it's also include, and I try to put in on coaching them about the emotion. Okay, I let them to have fun with themselves, okay, by reading, by playing games, okay, also by using gadget is fine, everything, but everything is still has to be under supervised, okay. And I told them I don't need them to be perfect at what you do right now, because I know at your age your capability is only this level, but this task I've been given to all of you is a ritual or a long journey to make you better person, a disciplined person, and an independent person. So that's the purpose of having timetable, you know, because dyslexic kids have a poor executive function, so timetable help them. But yes, it still need my job to remind them.
Yeah, remind us, not controlling our parents. Controlling, I remember, controlling, it leads to negativity. Ibu Erlyza is more to flexibility and supervise. It's two different things, parents. Don't control your kids. It's not your mate or your kids or like military. No. You know, have some, have some fun. Yeah, I know it's kind of boring sometimes. Kadang-kadang sambil study tu kau anak-anak buat lawak lah apalah. Let it be. As long as school work is done, and at the same time they're making a joke, why not? You know, be so strict. I remember strict, controlling, and forcing can lead to budak anak-anak akan jadi self-strong. So So itu kita orang tak mau anak-anak terpesong ya. Oh yeah, I think wow, you basically you already answer all the question.
We
Yeah.
accidentally bring it up all together, right? It's just yeah, talking like stick, it's just it's like one ball talk, you know, it's include everything, right? So
This is
yes, I believe that having what is that parenting, raising kids is comprehensive jobs. It's not a separate it's not a separate work, it's all work out together. Like we did a talk with you, Amani, if I remember that, about cooking. Remember how cook at the kitchen is first boost up their life skill, you know. It's relate with everybody has to be able to cook because everybody need to eat, right? Yeah, it's not a gender job. Every master cook skill, and then when we do cooking, we can learn many things while cooking. Many things we can learn. We can enchant counting skill. You know, when you do the bake, you have to count what this is 100 grams. This is 50 grams. We can do things. Okay, in the cooking, and in the cooking, we also teach the kids to clean up after the cooking, right? You have to clean up the kitchen. It's a life skill again. And then at the kitchen while doing cooking, we can booster our bondings with children. Remember, are we talking about this, Amani?
have fun, you know. Cooking for me, cooking is therapy. Cooking is fun. You don't need to be okay. 300 grams, 300 grams. It's okay. Maybe a little bit more. Sometimes it's, for example, a pizza. You know, maybe the recipe says 100 grams of cheese. Well, basically we put more cheese, right?
Yeah. Have fun, yeah. Being in the kitchen, uh, being in the kitchen with children, washing cars together with children. It's a fun activity. Okay, but we have as a parent, we have to stand for the messy kitchen, right? Because the children is not tidy enough doing things. Okay, because they are dysgraphia, so everything is messy. We have to be patient for that. We have to be ready for that. We have to see another point of view that okay, it's messy, but I have the time together with my girls. Okay, this is messy, but I have time cooking ramen together with my son. It's a fine time. You know, Amani, during the time of cooking, sometimes we can also date with our children. We can talk about many things. Okay, it's a dating cooking moment. So yeah, it's our daily life. Sometimes we take for granted many things happen daily in our daily life. Padahal banyak kegiatan dalam keseharian kehidupan kita di keluarga disleksik yang bisa sangat berkualitas untuk membangun sebuah parenting yang bagus. So sometimes we don't need extravaganza theory of parenting. Parenting has to be like this, blah, 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 blah. No, be mindful to everyday activity. You can see, you can fill in, you can use every day, every moment in the house to make everything, every time menjadi sebuah kegiatan parenting yang menyenangkan, yang berkualitas. Sometimes you don't need an advice time to tell the kid, when you are grown up, you have to do this, do this, do this, do this. No, sometimes, yeah, the kid will be
like
you know, you can do that slightly. During you are grown up, you should be like this. You can talk like that while washing the car. You know, that's the daily life. The kids will be not feel pleasant. The kids will block out when the advice time to be given like that. You know, when they block their thought, everything we say will not get into the brain. Okay, so but when we told them slightly during a fun time, everything we said they will keep in mind. Trust me on that. You know what, this is I have a fascinating moment. There's a time when my son and my nephew, both are boys, okay, we are doing cooking at the kitchen and we do talk about sex. Okay, you know, talking about sex, taboo, right? And it's hard talking about sex, mostly to the boys. Okay, and it doesn't feel comfortable talking about sex with them. But if I found myself lucky back then, I found a moment that I can talk about sex with them. We laugh together, we smile together, and we think, oh iya ya, betul juga ya. Jadi tuh kita tuh harus begini ya, gitu loh. And it get into their mind. So sex, talking about sex, it's not something disgusting. It's not something horny. It's not something taboo. Sex is an education that talking about sex is something that education that everybody has to know. So, but can you imagine, Imani, if I come here, sit down, I want to talk about sex. Oh, they will feel so embarrassed, right? It's not comfortable. So it need I found myself that I do believe that I have to be mindful with everything I do in my life. So every time I get the moment, I can talk this to my kid. I can talk that to my kids. Sometimes like that, Amani. So yes, you need to pay attention and grab every moment at your daily life with your kids to use every moment, the best moment, the sensitive moment, to get to talk about important things they have to know in their life. That's what I do, Amani. So sangat jarang, saya tidak pernah melakukan sini duduk, bunda mau bicara. No, I rarely do that. No, I rarely do that. I do, you know, I use a comfortable moment to untuk menyampaikan hal-hal penting dalam hidup mereka. Begitu, Amani.
Jangan salah faham ya, viewers, by saying like sex education. Sex education, people need to learn. Everybody needs to learn actually, especially the world is getting crazy. Proper sex education, it's actually apa ni? I know this is quite sensitive for us, right? Ada tabu semua tu. But at least let them know as education purpose, okay, especially kids. You know, some people take advantage, love to take advantage on the kids, okay. Tapi jangan keterlaluan, just for the kids level, you know, okay.
Yeah. You have to talk at the kid level. You have to talk at the kid level. If you think it's over, stop.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to talk at the kid level.
Remember,
That's important.
supervise their phone also.
Yes, also. Okay. Like my girl, I use YouTube Kids for her cell phone. Okay, and also for the laptop and so on. So she cannot access a YouTube. This the same YouTube like we use, and also about their game, online game that they play. I also talk to them about please biasakan untuk melihat apa tuh namanya apa tuh namanya batasan usia. Nah, jadi saya selalu bilang sama anak-anak, kalau kamu ada game baru, diskusikan dulu. Kamu boleh main itu atau tidak. Kamu lihat dulu usia game tersebut untuk usia berapa saja. Kalau itu tidak di usia kamu, maka kamu tidak boleh download, kamu tidak boleh main. Demikian juga dengan film. Jadi kalau kita mau nonton film, ya kalau kita mau nonton film, kita akan diskusi dulu. Ini film sesuai nggak untuk semua umur, gitu ya. Kalau misalnya tidak buat sesuai, tidak untuk semua umur, it's not a family movie, so we cannot watch them.
Remember, parents, it's very popular and everybody watching it, and then they let the kids watching it. Doesn't mean it's okay to let your kids watching it. You know, for parents who let that kids watching, for example, killing people, please stop that. Tell that parents, you know, okay, it is not good for their mental health, especially kids. Bawah 16, under 16, please supervise what they are watching. Killing, good. It's not good for their mental health too. Okay, Ibu Erlyza, I can see that you see your kids as capable, not as paralyzed or disability or whatever, what this stigma, you know. And you let the kids to do jadual, you let the kids express, you let the kids do whatever they want in their free time, buat kerja sekolah semua. You let the kids have the freedom. Because you can see your kids capable. I say, maknanya anak-anak Erlyza, ibu memandang mereka boleh buat keputusan, boleh ni, and they are not always wrong. What I don't like is that some people, not only the parents, a lot of people when they see neurodivergent, dyslexia, ADHD, autism, whatever, sudah dilabelkan mereka selalu tidak bisa, tidak boleh buat ini, selalu salah, selalu ini. And then I need to take control. Okay, buat ini supaya diorang tak jadi manja. Buat ini, buat itu supaya diorang get a better result in exam. Buat ini, buat itu. So, as a mother, can you advise these parents, you know, these people, not seeing people like us, like we cannot do this and we cannot do this, and our pandangan semua tak betul. Okay, because they are dyslexic, they don't know what they're talking about. Their point of view salahnya. No, the world is like this, the world like that. You have to be engineer, you have to be engineer. Salah ini, salah itu. Yeah, ni. So I like you because you see them as capable to express, capable to do this and that. You don't control it. So what is can you tell your advice when they already put here as a disability and not capable enough? So can you advise this to the people?
Okay. As we know, dyslexic people came with the normal to highest IQ level, right? So basically, they are not dumb. They are not stupid. Okay. Their difficulty is happen mostly, hardly when they are at elementary level. When the time is about learning how to read, learning how to calculate, or learning how to write. That's their hardest time. When they already occupied the difficulties, even as an adult dyslexic, they will show a different difficulties. Okay, but still it doesn't mean the young adult dyslexic who already
So Erlyza, you're breaking. You are breaking. Uh,
can read.
no. Ibu Erlyza, I think you need to.
Yes.
I think you need to apa ceritakan balik. Yeah, I cannot remember where we will stop.
Yes, I don't remember where I stopped.
Okay, I tanya balik lagi sekali ya.
Hmm.
Can you tell me the parents who are already put here, already tanam that the kids always wrong, always difficult, always don't let them express, and it's okay to really stress on your kids, and selamanya tak akan boleh buat. Can you advise these parents and these people who are have this mentality? Can you advise it?
Yes. As we know that dyslexic kids come with a normal or average IQ level, it means that they are smart. Okay, it means that they are smart. Maybe the way they think, the way they talk is not same with us who thinks we are normal, but they are normal in their default. So please understand that. So if we have a dyslexic child, we are the one who should adjust to the way they think, the way they talk. It doesn't mean we have to compromise with their sometimes they're doing wrong, yes, but it also doesn't mean we have to compromise all the time. What we have to do is to be with them and tell them when it's wrong, what is wrong, and tell them what is the right thing, what is the right way about everything they have, right? So please understand that dyslexic, it's not stupid. Dyslexic is a very, very clever person. But if you have dyslexic children and you don't understand them, it's very sad to know if you do not adjust the parenting style. If you do not adjust everything in your home, so the kid will not grow up. Mereka tidak akan bisa tumbuh sesuai dengan potensi mereka yang hebat. Karena sebenarnya anak-anak dengan disleksia ini punya kekuatan yang kita tidak bisa lihat. Nah, bagaimana cara kita bisa melihat kekuatan mereka? Cuma satu kuncinya, get to know them. Okay, and how to get to know them? Be with them with all your heart, be with them with all your soul, be with them with all your eyes, be there emotionally, be there physically for our kids, so they can grow up function very well as a person, as an individual, as a member of society. You please don't compete your parenting style, because your child is unique, your child is different. It's okay for you to be not mainstream parent. It's okay, because I do believe parents know, if you very mindful enough, you will know the best thing you can give to the children. Having dyslexic kids is not easy. Yes, it is not easy. You have to do like what I have to do. Yes, it is boring. So what? It's a thing that you have to get through all your life. Accept it, embrace it. Be a fun with everything you have every time in your kids. They will grow up very fast. You will miss the moment having cry with them, having laugh with them, and suddenly you will be very feeling so blessed, because oh, my kids, it's okay, he is okay, he is good. I am so grateful, because I'm not regret that I'm not because I'm not giving them good environment to grow. They can learn many things. Yes, that's it, Amaniate.
Okay, thank you, Ibu Erlyza, for your experience, sharing your experience, sharing your point of view. You know,
Oh yeah, one thing, Amani, my what we talk about today, what I share, it might be the best. What is the best parenting story everybody will know. I still believe many parents have a better parenting style. I don't know, but still, please don't compare. Just do the best thing you have for your family.
don't compare yourself to the parents. Don't compare your kids with other kids. Don't compare the
Yes.
experience. This is what I do like. Oh, saya punya lagi susah sana. No, 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 no. Okay.
Yeah. Every experiences is different, right?
Cita, jangan compare lah senang. Jangan compare stress, jangan compare. Oh, it doesn't solve anything. This
Yeah.
platform that I open is please is find a way, a solution, not compare. Please
Yeah.
do not watch and Amani anak saya lagi teruk. No.
No. If what we are talking about can be an inspiration to all parents out there in this world, it's good. But please let yourself get to know also. There are also many inspiration you can get from others. So please, if this one can be an inspiration, it's good for you. And please have yourself to be an inspiration to others.
Yeah, empathy orang kata. Empathy.
Yes.
Empathy, you can get, I myself am not married, and then I see Ibu Erlyza, saya mendengar, saya macam, this is really great inspirasi. And then, maybe some I fikir balik macam mana, even though I don't have any kids, but I have my niece and nephew, I feel like can practice my orang kata parenting or whatever, I can practice it. So yeah, sometimes we can hear and listen and try to grab any tips and yang sesuai into yourself, and then
Yeah, betul.
practical. So don't compare. I don't like compare experience stress ke apa. Oh, anak-anak ni tak ada stress. No, anak-anak ada stress. Remember, if you think like that, anak itu akan lagi stress daripada mak bapak, because remember, mak bapak have a choice who should we tell. But if the kid starting bully and the kid starting abuse the cat, whatever, remember, jangan salah orang lain. You yourself already tanam that they are difficult, they are ni, dia tak ada stress. Esok-esok mereka boleh terpesong. So that one I don't want lah. I don't want. This talk is about finding a solution, not comparing. Stop saying
Yes.
my
Stop comparing.
No. Actually it's just only 2 hours or 3 hours live stream. Kalau viewers have ada rezeki jumpa Ibu Erlyza, I can tell that Ibu Erlyza will have so many stories that she want to tell. But then again, here only limited time. cannot like tell 15 years punya experience. Cannot right?
Yeah, this is a long journey, Amani. I still also need many things to learn. Okay, it's not finished. It's far away from finish.
Knowledge never ends. Knowledge never ends until you die. Also, it keep like benda baru berlaku. Okay, thank you, Ibu Erlyza.
Sama-sama. You're welcome.
I'm impressed. I don't need to like question number 4 or 5. You already compressed everything in.
Yes, I've not realized that we talk so many things. Yeah.
I like it. Thank you so much for want to discuss about this and be so open, being reality and positivity. And I really like that. I am also not a mother, but I am inspired. Okay, you boost me a bit. Okay.
You will be a woman that very rich in knowledge and money. Someday when you are a mom, you have enough material to apply. You learn from many people.
Any practice on my nieces and nephew? I know
That's a start, right?
I have 9. So
Wow.
I have 9. So I sedikit faham apa yang parents alami, because I also dengar luahan kata hati parents ni on Instagram semua kan. Thank you so much for those parents who luahkan perasaan and trusting me to find a solution. Please, my platform is about solution, not comparing. Please. Okay, thank you so much, Erlyza. I think macam tak boleh lagi cantik.
It's always nice talking to you.
Yeah, okay, for you guys want to get to know more question about parenting and want to get inspiration, motivate, why not follow Erlyza to where? Instagram, your Instagram is?
At Erlyza. ERLYZA.
Okay. Do you have another platform or another social media that you have?
Oh, just Facebook.
Facebook.
Okay. At Erlyza Prasty. Okay. You can if we want to. I like to make making new friends is okay. Just contact me from Instagram first.
Okay. I will leave the link below. Okay, in the description. Okay, subscribe me di Armani. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok di Armani also. Senang, semua sama di Armani. Okay, tune in some more and thank you so much, Erlyza. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Amani.
Yeah, thank you, Neuro.D. Okay.
Thank you. Stay healthy.
Yeah, stay healthy, stay positive, but reality. Okay, we all human beings. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.